You know, I'm glad this book was about the ocean, because if it wasn't, I'd be in deep trouble.
Our story begins with Billy. He's a kid and he's on a boat with his sister, Sheena, and they're visiting their uncle, who happens to own the boat. He's a marine biologist. He studies fishes, and he's a wonderful guy. Anyways, Billy is swimming, and he's like, hey, yo, don't go to the reef. And Billy's like, you know what? Screw you. I want to go to the reef. So he goes to the reef, and then he is almost drowned by a sea monster. And he is saved by Dr. D, who, by the way, is their uncle. And he's like, hey, yo, there was a sea monster, and no one believes him. So he's kind of pissed off. Anyways, they're just having a good old time. He steps on some fire coral. It fucking hurts. And then they go and eat some terrible lunch. Then a boat pulls up. It's from a zoo. They want Dr. D to find a mermaid. And because there's a mermaid. Yes. But they don't know there's a mermaid. They just think there's a mermaid. So they're like, find the mermaid. And so he goes off to find the mermaid. Billy's extremely excited about this, and he wakes up early to find the mermaid. He finds the mermaid, but not before he's attacked by a shark. The shark bites him, but then the mermaid fights it off. Him and the mermaid have a wonderful time together alone. Ooh. And then they get captured by Dr. D. Whoa! Anyways, they're like, hey, yo, I don't think catching this mermaid's a great idea. But then Dr. D is like, come on, it's for science, man. It's for science. Everyone likes science. We're gonna keep it. And so they put it in a tank. It is sad now, and Billy really wants to let it go. But that night, a strange boat pulls up to theirs. Billy's like, hey, what's going on? So he goes up to the deck, and holy shit, there's guys, and they're wearing masks. They're like, kid, get the hell out of our way. We're taking this mermaid. And he's like, hell no, I'm stopping you. And then he rushes in, only to get thrown in the tank. Wonderful. And then he's like, hey, Alexander, who happens to be Dr. D's lab assistant. He's the one that made the terrible lunch that one time. He's like, Alexander, please help me. But guess what? Alexander is evil! Oh! Yay. Anyways, he's evil, and he takes the mermaid. But not before throwing Sheena and Dr. D in the tank with him and throwing them off the boat. They're about to drown, but then a bunch of mermaids rescue them. The mermaids then lead them to the kidnapper's boat, and they rescue the captured mermaid. And then their boats get set on fire, but they put out the fire and escape. The next day, the zoo comes back to Dr. D, and Dr. D's like, hey, mermaids don't exist, guys. Sorry. And then they're kind of disappointed, but Billy's happy at least. Billy goes out to explore again, but then he sees the sea monster. Whoa, this is spooky. Spooky indeed.
Big water. It's deep and dark and dangerous.
It's scary and it's strange.